Okay, picture this. It's 2 a.m. You know you should be asleep. You've got that huge day tomorrow, but you just can't bring yourself to stop scrolling. You are absolutely exhausted, but that little voice in your head keeps saying,
Just one more video. Sound familiar? I bet it does. If you've ever found yourself in that nightly battle, stuck between your desperate need for sleep and that craving for just a little more me time, then you are in exactly the right place. So let's dive into what's really going on here and figure out how to get our nights back. You see, it all starts with a conflict. It's this constant tug of war between how you spend your days and how you desperately want to spend your nights. Welcome to the endless cycle. I mean, just think about it. On the one hand, your day is just this chaotic storm of obligations you have zero control over, right? School, work, messages, chores. It's completely overwhelming. But the night feels different. It feels like the only time that truly belongs to you. And that phone in your hand, well, that becomes the key to your only escape. And this is the thought that drives the whole thing. It's not just about watching silly videos or scrolling through social media. It's a powerful, almost rebellious statement. This moment is mine. You're carving out a piece of the day just for yourself, even if it means you have to steal it from your own sleep.
And that right there, that's the trap. That's the fatigue loop we all get stuck in. It kicks off with a stressful, draining day, which makes you crave that personal time at night. But then, that late-night scrolling leads to terrible sleep, which of course means you wake up tired, setting you up for another, you guessed it, exhausting day. It's a vicious cycle that just keeps feeding on itself.
So what is actually going on here? Why on earth do we do this to ourselves? Let's get to the real cause, because I promise you, it is not what you think it is. Okay, first things first. Let's be absolutely crystal clear about one thing. If you're physically able to fall asleep, but you find yourself actively choosing not to, that isn't insomnia. So you can stop blaming yourself for having some kind of sleep problem. The real issue is something else entirely.
So here it is, the crucial point. That late-night procrastination, it's a psychological reaction. It's a reaction to feeling a total lack of autonomy and control during your day. When your entire day feels like it's dictated by other people's demands, you will fight for a sense of freedom at night, no matter what it costs you.
And yep, there's actually a name for this. It's called Revenge Bedtime Procrastination. It's literally the act of getting revenge on your demanding daytime schedule by sacrificing your sleep for a little bit of freedom. And honestly, just knowing this is a real, recognized thing can be such a huge relief. You're not alone in this, not by a long shot.
okay, so we've put a name to the problem. Now, the big question. How do we fix it? The key isn't about forcing yourself to sleep, it's all about reclaiming control. So let's walk through 3 simple, actionable steps to build a better routine.
So here's our game plan. It's really simple. First, we're going to find micro-freedom during the day. Second, we're going to create a day-end ritual. And third, we'll use something called preemptive control to schedule our free time. See? It's a simple, totally manageable path forward. Step 1 is all about this idea of micro-freedom. And look, this doesn't mean you have to find an extra hour in your already packed schedule. No way. It can be as simple as taking 10 minutes, just 10, between classes or meetings to listen to some music, read a chapter of a book, or just sit there and not look at a screen. You just sprinkle these tiny pockets of freedom throughout your day so you don't feel so starved for personal time by the time night rolls around. Okay, next up, the day-end ritual. This one is so important because it's all about creating a clear, hard boundary. When your work or studying is done for the day, make it final. Write down tomorrow's to-do list just to get it out of your head. Physically close your laptop. Put your books away. These small, simple actions send a powerful signal to your brain. The day is officially over. Now you can truly relax. And finally, step 3. This one is the real game changer. It's what I call preemptive control. This is the master move. Instead of stealing time from your sleep late at night, you intentionally schedule your leisure time earlier in the evening. Go ahead, watch that show, play that game, scroll through social media, but do it before you get into bed. This way, you get your me time without the guilt and, more importantly, without the sleep deprivation.
So what happens when you actually put these steps into practice? What does the result look like? Well, you're not just getting more sleep, you're fundamentally changing your entire relationship with your time and your energy.
I mean, the transformation is pretty stark, right? You go from chaotic days and tired, grumpy mornings to a life that just feels more orderly, more intentional. That heavy mental load starts to feel lighter because you've actually addressed that need for personal time. And you start waking up feeling genuinely rested and ready for the day.
But honestly, the biggest win, the real prize, is this feeling right here. Bedtime becomes a peaceful, welcome part of your day. There's no more internal struggle, no more fighting with yourself. You can finally just go to sleep.
Look, once you understand the why behind these late-night habits, you can start taking these small, intentional steps to finally break the cycle. The real secret is that control over your night, it actually begins with finding those small pockets of control during your day. So, what do you say? Are you ready to reclaim your night?